It's that time again when we discuss what we want to see in Halo 6, and this time we're talking about Arena, and it looks like a lot of us want to see the same thing. What's going on, guys? It's UNSCaustralia here, and yes, it's time to talk about Arena in Halo 6. To start off, I play a lot of multiplayer on Halo 5. I mainly play it because I do want to improve. I want to be that top tier guy that if I'm in a party and we're playing Arena, you're like, holy crap, this guy's pretty good. I'm far from it now, and I am getting better, surprisingly, but I enjoy playing that. So I jump on maybe once, maybe twice a day, and I'll play 3 or 5 games of Arena and just see how I go. The highest I've got so far is Platinum 5. Now, with my limited amount of multiplayer knowledge and the experience that I've had with Halo 5, I have noticed a few things that bother me and a few things that have made me kind of annoyed. The major point is the lack of maps. I feel like their map rotation and their map selections kind of repetitive. It gets very, very repetitive for me. Even the 5 games that I play, I might play the same map 3 times, and I don't want to do that. It's boring, and it's like, oh, great. And then there's maps that might pop up that I haven't played in ages. I had my first game on Orion 2 today, and I haven't played on that map in so long that I actually forgot it was still in the rotation. Now, previously Halo had a voting system where everyone could vote for their maps. I feel like that kind of rotation needs to come back. I was pretty excited that they said, no, we're getting rid of the voting system and we're bringing in just rotation. It's just going to rotate through the maps. But I'm starting to think that that rotation isn't really working. I'm not liking it at all. If we had the 3 map options that we could vote on, and maybe even a veto one where it was, yeah, I want random. Like, let's say there was 3 map options that you could vote for and then a random option. So if those 3 maps you didn't like, vote random. And if majority of the people voted random, a random map would be what we play on. And I feel like that's a better way to go at it and a better way for people to play. So that's my first little nitpick at Halo 5's Arena. The second point is it's so competitive, guys. Like, I don't feel like I can play any game type except customs without being competitive, or action sack. Action sack is still a lot of fun. But if I want to play anything but that, man, I better get my sweat on. I better make sure my controller is fully charged because it is full on. And even going into game types that I used to love, like Super Fiesta, it is just so competitive and so sweaty. Everyone's trying the hardest to get those sick clips and to upload them up to YouTube and get featured. But I feel like that's not what it should be there for, and it shouldn't be that competitive game type. Like, yeah, it's fun to go in there and it's fun to, whoa, dude, I actually got like a kill-tacular. That was pretty cool. That was pretty damn awesome. But I don't want that to be the focus. I don't want that to be what people are going in there for. I want them to go in there to try guns that they never got to try, or to try a different gameplay, a different game style, to go in there with a shotgun when normally they run with sniper rifles or something like that. That's what that game type is for. I always go in there, if I get a sniper rifle, I'm like, let's see if I can get those no-scopes. I suck at no-scoping with a sniper rifle. So as soon as I'm in Super Fiesta and I got one, I'm going to be like, let's see how many no-scopes I can get with this. So now I'm going to read out your comments, guys, and we're going to see what you want to see in Halo 6's Arena. So the first comment that we got that I found was pretty much dead on was from Zem Buddha. It needs more game types. So when Halo 5 launched, it only came with the competitive scene. There was no social game types, there was no custom game types. And with that, that was a very, very bad scene, and a lot of people got really annoyed at that. So definitely, dude, when Halo 6 comes out, it needs to come out with more game types. And if they try and play off the same ball with us and go, look, Halo 6 is coming out with this, but down the road there's free DLCs and we're bringing in social playlists, we're bringing back big team battle, I think that's going to be really bad, and people are going to be pretty dang pissed off with that. So the next comment that I liked come from a Dark God Heart. Hey, you were in the Playable Elites video, man. How you going? No more damn reskins. I swear, changing a map to a different environmental setting isn't a new map. I miss genuine maps like High Ground and The Pit, every map having their own war-torn battle survival feel. Not these clean, crystal, basic Forerunner maps. I feel that it's a cheap way to make a new map. Yeah, I gotta agree with you, man. Every time they bring out some sort of new map and it's like, oh yeah, this one, it feels very similar to a map that previously played on. And there was another comment that kind of built on that, which was from Draken342. My one comment is this: fix the boring, unfun maps. There is just something about each map that every game I'm like, not this map. They're all just kind of meh. And while I like the clamber ability, it sometimes makes maps more confusing. With that, I kind of feel like all of us can kind of agree, the maps aren't spectacular. A few of the maps I really like. I do like Empire, and I do like Colosseum. But other than that, the maps a lot of them just feel like rehashed maps, like they just give them a different environmental skin. And it just feels like when you have Talk and then you've got Stasis. They feel like the same map. You got Regret and you got Truth. Feel like the same map, and they play very, very similar. And the last comment I want to read out is from Lord Bananatron. The industry fad of enhanced movement has come and gone. The success of Halo's competitors have shown that the larger audience now craves simpler and more accessible gameplay. Something that the original trilogy of Halo had, and now something that Halo 5 lacks severely, with Spartan abilities. Now, I like that comment pretty much because everyone seems to want to remove Spartan abilities, or at least lessen Spartan abilities. I'm a person that I don't mind Spartan abilities. Yeah, they kind of annoy me, and they do get pretty irritating at some times. I feel like they're a step forward for Halo. I always thought it was weird that the Master Chief can't run. Spartans couldn't sprint, yet in cutscenes you can see him sprinting. I was like, why isn't he doing this in the battlefield? Or why can't I do this in multiplayer? Those kind of things used to play on my mind, and I feel like Halo 5 kind of went, you know what, they can do it, here you go, you can do it now. And I don't mind them. I do think they need to be improved. I think that Spartan charging needs to have more of a risk-reward kind of thing to it, because at the moment there's no real risk in it. Sure, you're sprinting straight at someone, but unless they get a perfect kill on you, you can pretty much Spartan charge them and kill them. So I feel like maybe if you did a Spartan charge, maybe then you lose half of your shields, or maybe you lose all of your shields. So when you Spartan charge against someone face on, both of you have a chance to headshot each other and get that kill. Or maybe that the person that got Spartan charged has a little bit more health. So then if you Spartan charge, you run a really high risk of getting killed. Yeah, you can take off their shields and someone else can come finish off the kill, but you're risking your own life to do that. And I feel like less people would do it if it wasn't as easy to get kills. Same as ground pounds. You can ground pound someone, and as long as they're in like a 4 feet, 5 feet area of where you land, they're dead. If there's 2 people there, they're both dead. And I feel like that has no risk to it. You can ground pound and take off their shields, then quickly finish them off. And the person getting attacked has no defense against that. They can't block. There's no Spartan block ability. There's no bubble shield anymore to defend yourself against those sort of attacks. And I feel like that's where the problem stems from. If there was a risk reward kind of tier to it, or if people second thought doing it, then I think it would be a great addition to the game, and is a great addition to the game, because I know me personally, if I'm shooting at people and I get 1 kill, get the 2nd kill, and I'm low health, but there's someone just in reach, that if I sprint and Spartan charge them, I could get that third kill and I get it, it's a great extra benefit. And it's really satisfying to know that you did all you could to get that kill and they weren't just out of reach and you had to quickly reload. No, you could sprint at them, bam, push them off the edge, and then someone else gets that headshot. You got that cool assist. I feel like there's a cool mechanic to it that could work. It just needs to be tweaked a little bit. Maybe even if they reduce the hitbox, so if you're so far away or if you jump, you lose less of your shields and it's not a guaranteed kill like it is in Halo 5. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for all the comments now. So to pretty much wrap it all up, I feel like all of us want to see Halo 6 launch with a full multiplayer. And what I mean by full multiplayer, I mean a competitive side and a social side and a custom side. So it comes fully loaded so everyone can do what they want to do straight away. There's no waiting for the next DLC to come out. So it's like people that wanted social game types, yep, that's coming up in the next month. For now, you're just going to have to play competitive. I'm sorry, but play competitive for a while. Because it's just going to make us sour. We're not going to want to play it if it's going to be like that. And like I said before, I think we gave them a bit of leniency with Halo 5. I don't think we'll be doing it again with Halo 6. It has to come with all of the game types, all of the social, custom, and competitive all in one. Also guys, I want to see more maps. We all want to see more maps and not just reskinned maps. We're talking new maps. So maps that aren't just quick forge mock-ups of something. We want to see polished, full detailed maps that are gorgeous, fun to play, and unique. I also want to see voting coming back. I know I was one of those people that said, look, I don't even think voting's a good thing, but I'm starting to see it as a good thing for Halo. Now, with voting, I want to see 3 maps and then 1 random map choice. You don't know what it is, and if you select random, you get random. That's what you get. And if everyone votes for that, or majority votes for random, you're going to get a random map. I feel like that will keep the map rotation a little bit better as well. Alright guys, well that's the end of this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you think about my comments for this video. Do you agree with what I said? Or do you think there's something extra that needs to be added in for Halo 6? I'd love to see your comments down below. Also guys, the next topic that we'll be talking about will be the campaign. This is the big one. This is the turning point of whether or not Halo 6 is a success. Now, we'll be talking about, of course, 343 just announced that there's going to be a more emphasis on Master Chief. We'll be touching on that, and also the fact that split screen is now going to be definitely in Halo 6. So I'm very interested and very excited for this topic, guys. Leave your comments down below what you want to see in Halo 6 in regards to campaign. Alright guys, well catch you all in the next one. This has been UNSCaustralia, out.